Hi everybody, Dr. Sia here. Welcome back to the Dr. Sia channel and the What's the Diagnosis series we have here. In this session, we're going to be working with Annabelle, so I'm not going to spoil anything. Let's get started. Annabelle, what are the problems you've been having?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable going out anymore. I feel I lack confidence.
All right, yeah, you lack confidence, and
Yeah.
what do you think causes you to lack confidence?
I don't know either. It's weird.
Hmm.
Like I just feel I don't even like driving anymore.
Hmm.
I never had a problem, and all of a sudden I just don't want to go out, see people. I don't want to talk to people anymore.
Sure, yeah. And what happens for you when you're around people?
I feel like they're judging me.
They're judging you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there some idea here that I might be judging you right now?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Is there anything I'm doing or saying that makes you think that I might be judging you?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. And is there anything that I am doing or saying that makes you think that I am judging you? Is there anything in particular about me, that makes you think that I would be judging you right now?
No, but I can't explain it. It's just if I'm talking to anybody,
Uh-huh.
like anyone, I
Just the sense
just,
that anyone could be judging you.
yeah.
Right.
And it makes me feel really sad
Yeah,
because I don't know, I'm not understanding why I feel like that.
I understand.
Yeah, and it's just, uh,
And when you
yeah.
say you're feeling really sad, how do you experience that?
Sometimes I can just cry
Uh-huh.
for no
Just
reason.
for no reason. That's right.
Sometimes I can feel like and it can be anywhere, like
Yeah,
not just here, just
yeah,
anywhere. And I just don't feel happy anymore.
yeah. And are there any other sort of experiences that you've been having along that sort of not feeling happy anymore and getting overwhelmed and just crying?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I don't sleep.
Hmm.
I am always thinking about stuff in my head. Like
Sure.
I can't relax my mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
And sometimes um, yeah, I guess that's the main thing. I just even with my family, I don't feel comfortable anymore.
Sure. Okay. All right. And are there any times where you feel worse?
Yeah, in the
Hmm?
mornings,
In the
definitely
mornings.
in the mornings. Like I feel like crap, actually.
Okay. Yeah. And what happens for you in the mornings?
Well, because I haven't slept a lot, I often wake up and I just
Sure.
feel like I really feel like it's like, oh, I have to get through another day. And
All right.
I don't want to feel like that anymore.
Mm.
I want to wake up feeling happy.
Of course. And what happens for you at night? You said that you don't sleep much. So, and what happens for you then?
Just my head,
Just your
it's just like round and round and round, just thinking about stuff, worrying about stuff,
okay.
and up down, up down. I don't rest. My brain doesn't rest. Yeah.
Thinking about stuff up, down, up, down. That sounds like there's a lot going on in your mind. Can you give me an explanation or sort of a specific example of what actually happens?
Um, I worry about where I'm going in my life. I worry
Mm-hmm.
about what I'm doing. I get sad because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm not really where I want to be in my life. That's the thing.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes I even just think I don't even know what it's all about anymore.
Hmm. Can you give me an example of when this was happening for you, like maybe last night?
Well, last night, yeah, it's every night. It happens every night.
Every night.
Um, I mean, I feel better when I get home. I don't like being out during the day at all, like
No.
anymore. I don't enjoy that anymore.
And can you tell me about a specific night? Like, for example, last night?
Mm. Well, I got home and I went outside and sat on the veranda, and that makes me feel good sometimes if I'm sitting
Mm-hmm.
out there because I'm
Mm-hmm.
on my own and I don't know, I feel more peaceful.
Sure. Yeah. And what was happening
Uh,
for you out on the veranda that made you feel peaceful?
um, I don't know. I was just like I had a magazine and I just had a drink and I just relaxed and I
Mhm.
felt a bit more, I don't know, normal.
Right. And from the magazine and relaxing and having a drink, which part of those do you think made you feel the most relaxed?
Um, Probably, yeah, I guess probably I always feel better when I have, just a drink that's nice.
Sure.
That makes my head stop a bit.
I understand.
Yeah.
Makes your head stop a bit. It sounds to me like it's quite beneficial to you in a way to have a drink, the way that you see it. That it actually stops your head from worrying.
Yeah.
And how much do you end up drinking?
Last night
Mhm.
or
Yep, last night.
last night, maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 glasses of wine, maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And is that typical for you, 5 or 6 glasses, or would you typically drink more?
Sometimes less, sometimes more.
Mhm. When you say sometimes, say the night before that, how much did you end up drinking then?
Um, maybe, maybe 2 bottles.
Maybe 2 bottles of wine?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. And the night before that?
Um, yeah, maybe 2 bottles.
All right, okay. And this, when you don't drink, what happens then for you?
I
Come
don't
home,
drink.
you're trying to relax, and if you're not drinking, what happens then?
I get I get all that stuff again, like people are judging me all the time.
Oh, okay. So drinking takes all that stuff away, the judgment stuff.
Yeah, I think it does.
And do you remember a night when you came home and you didn't drink 2 bottles or
No, I've been doing this for a little while now.
what's a little while?
Probably, I don't know, 15 years maybe.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. And what triggered it? Some 15 years ago.
Um, it was just that time when I was, I don't know, like my kids were getting a bit older and I guess I just lost, I don't have a vision anymore.
Mm,
Honestly, I don't
sure.
even know where I'm going anymore. And that's why I said to you before, I just do not have a purpose. I feel, and if I go out, I feel like people are looking at me and wondering what I'm doing or all that stuff.
Mm,
It just drives me crazy.
okay. It seems like whatever happened then and triggered it then, it's been ongoing and it keeps going now. This alcohol drinking, um, has it gotten in the way of your life in any way? Has it gotten in the way of anything that you've been attempting to do? I mean, I can hear that it takes the worry down, and I'm understanding that
Yeah,
how to you subjectively that would be a nice experience. All that
yeah,
worry goes away. All those questions about where you're at in life and what you're going to do in life. So it seems like they just go away for a moment.
yeah,
But I'm wondering, has it gotten in the way of you doing anything in your life?
yeah.
Mm.
Um, because I feel in the morning when I wake up, I feel so bad that I don't know how I'm going to get through that day. So I guess yeah, it's a bit of a problem, I guess.
And do you find yourself sort of, if there is no alcohol at home, what happens then?
Um,
If there's no wine at home, what do you do?
oh, that doesn't feel good. I feel I panic,
Uh huh. Okay. All right.
and sometimes I panic so much I
Okay.
don't know how I'm going to get it.
Okay. Well, Annabelle, it sounds to me like what you're experiencing is some depressive type experiences, and at the same time, it sounds like you get quite anxious and overwhelmed. And it sounds like you get really worried at times, and then you sort of use alcohol as a way to soothe yourself. And I'm wondering if the drinking of alcohol, if you've ever wondered yourself that perhaps it's starting to look like it's becoming a bit that you're quite dependent on it.
Maybe.
Right. If you think about it, dependence meaning that it's something that you really think that you can't make it without, or you wouldn't be able to get through a day without.
Yeah.
Do you think you would be able to get through a day, a week even, without alcohol, without experiencing extreme distress?
Honestly, I would find it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could do it.
I don't know because I haven't done that for a long time.
Okay, I understand. I'm just wondering, just to round that off as well, is that part of what you thought that I would judge you about if I found out?
Yeah.
Because when you first came in, you said that you think that I might judge you, and I'm wondering, sometimes when people are drinking a lot,
Yeah.
and they know that it's becoming a problem, they're a bit worried that others might judge them for it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's what happens for you.
It does, yeah.
Okay. Do you think it might be worthwhile for us to look at how this happens, this sort of sadness that I think might be more like depression, and this anxiety and the worry and the panic, and then the alcohol? That it might be something that's worthwhile for us to look at next session.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, so that was our session with Annabelle. Now, did you notice that when she first came in, none of the symptoms that she was experiencing really held? She had this sense of worry, she had this sense of sadness, but it really didn't hold together. And what I mean by that is when you find that you're looking for a diagnosis and the symptoms don't really lead you down a path towards a diagnosis, it means that another diagnosis might be responsible. So in Annabelle's case, her alcohol and substance abuse and dependence sounded like it was leading us down depression, but then it didn't really hold. There were no further symptoms there. And then it went sort of along the lines of perhaps excessive worry, but then that didn't really hold either. So, and that's often what happens when a third or fourth consideration or hypothesis is what you have, is that you go, well, this isn't really smoothly going down one path. Another thing might be responsible for it instead. And when we kept looking, we found that yes, it was actually alcoholism or substance dependence, as you can also call it, that was responsible for those depressive-like symptoms that we were seeing. But also, we don't really know at this point. It could also be that the alcoholism was triggered by a deeper depression, or a deeper depression triggered by the alcoholism. And as often is the case, they're cyclical like this, and we don't necessarily need to exclude them. We can work with both together. So in this video, what was really important, I think, is that you were able to develop hypotheses, keep those hypotheses in your mind, and move along with other potential hypotheses until some make more sense than others. That's often what happens in high-level diagnosis. You have to be able to hold multiple possibilities together and finding sort of the ones that matter the most. I hope this video helped you do that a little bit more. I'm hoping that these videos are getting better and better and getting more and more complicated as we're moving along. If you find that you want to watch some of the ones that are a little bit easier to work with, check out some of the videos we have here on the What's the Diagnosis series earlier on. Those are a little bit more straightforward, because from now on it's just going to get more and more complicated and the problems are going to be a bit more complicated. So to help yourself out, watch some of the earlier ones and then maybe come back to this one again. I hope you found this as an important educational tool and useful for you as you're working out your hypothesis and diagnostic skills. And I would love to hear what you have to say about it in the like section. In the like section. There is no unlike section. In the like section, in the comment section. Please do subscribe, press the bell button, let your friends know what a useful tool we're developing here, and I'll see you soon.